Seasons don't give us everything. Seasons give us opportunities. When you take advantage of this season, you will birth another season. Hello, welcome to Ezekiel Speaks. This is day 34. Day 34. Yesterday we just read, that God appointed Ezekiel as a watchman. Now, it's just telling us that we're living in a season where we need to be watchful. This is the 5th year as we journey through the 7 years of the 21st century. Now, remember that on the 5th day of creation, God made creatures with sensory perception. He gave them eyes to see. They watch. Their safety is in being able to see, hear, or feel their environment. And God is saying to Ezekiel, I have made you an eye for the people. You are the eye of the people. You see for them. See what I'm showing you. See what is happening, and then report to them. Warn them when you need to warn them. You see the sword coming, let them know sword is coming. Whatever you see coming, a storm, fire, let them know that something is on the horizon. So that became Ezekiel's new assignment. And so in the same yesterday we talked about, we didn't get there, but that's where God spoke to Ezekiel about the fall of Jerusalem. Verse 21, he said, and it came to pass in the 12th year of our captivity. So you see, Ezekiel was a captive. So it's not that he went to Egypt or went to Ammon to talk to their kings. No, he was a captive in Babylon. Limited by captivity, yet a free man. That's the will of God for you today. That nothing will stop you this year. If captivity did not limit Ezekiel in the 26th book of the Bible, that means no circumstance must limit you in 2026. Don't allow it to. Circumstances are going to be there, but refuse to be limited. Ezekiel was a captive, but he was prophesying, seeing the heavens were open to him, and he was speaking the will of God and fulfilling God's purpose for his life. So stay focused on fulfilling God's purpose. Don't look at the wind, don't look at the storm, but keep your eyes on the purpose. So it spoke about the fall of Jerusalem. He said that one who had escaped from Jerusalem came to me and said, the city has been captured. The city has been captured. Now, what does that tell you? We are in a season of capturing. Captures. Be careful. Captures. Ezekiel captured by captivity. Now, the Jerusalem has been captured. The enemy is looking for what to capture. How to capture people, demobilize them, and make it difficult for them to fulfill their purpose. But Ezekiel was not limited. So will you not be limited by any circumstances here? And I pray for you that you will not be captured by any circumstance, that you will continue to live as a free man, serving the Lord with all liberty. So, in chapter 34, Ezekiel focuses on the shepherds of Israel. These are the pastors of the people. Pastors, the leaders, the spiritual leaders of the people. And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy and say to them, thus says the Lord God, to the shepherds, woe to the shepherds of Israel, who feed themselves. Should not the shepherd feed the flocks? You eat the fat and clothe yourselves with the wool. You slaughter the fatlings, but you do not feed the flock. That's the problem. You are not feeding the flock. This could be a message to church leaders. feeding yourself, you're taking care of yourself. The weak you have not strengthened, nor have you healed those who were sick, nor bound up the broken, nor brought back what was driven away, nor sought what was lost, but with force and cruelty you have ruled them. Instead of using cruelty to fight the enemy of the sheep, you now rule the sheep with cruelty. So they were scattered because there was no shepherd, and they became food for all the beasts of the field when they were scattered. My sheep wandered through all the mountains and on every high hill. Yes, my flock was scattered over the whole face of the earth, and no one was seeking or searching for them. Therefore, you shepherds, hear the word of the Lord. As I live, says the Lord, surely because my flock became a prey, and my flock became food for every beast of the field, because there was no shepherd, nor did the shepherds search out for my flock, but the shepherds fed themselves and did not feed my flock. Therefore, O shepherds, hear the word of the Lord. Thus says the Lord, behold, I'm against the shepherds, and I will require my flock at their hands. I will cause them to cease from feeding the sheep, and the shepherds shall feed themselves no more. For I will deliver my flock from their mouths, that they may no longer be food for them. This is a strong one. And this, if this speaks to church leaders, take care of my people, fight for my people, protect my people, and don't just live off the people. Don't live off the people. In many places, this is the testimonies of leaders living off the people, exploiting the people, living like kings, while the people, continue to be told to pray and fast, and God will visit them. But the leaders live off them. Verse 11. For thus says the Lord God, indeed I myself will search for my sheep and seek them out, as a shepherd seeks out his own flock on the day he is among his scattered sheep. So I will seek out my sheep and deliver them from all the places where they were scattered on a cloudy and dark day. So God, is taking a posture. I'm going to fight for my sheep. I'm going to fight. Now, remember, the sheep, from what we read here, the sheep, the flock, did not belong to the shepherd. The shepherd, both the shepherd and the sheep belong to God. Yeah. In 1 Peter chapter 5, Peter spoke about that. They talk about Jesus, the good shepherd. When the shepherd, the chief shepherd will appear, he will reward us. We are under shepherds, taking care of God's people. But the challenge, God says, feed my people. In Jeremiah, I think it was 3 verse 13, he said, I will give you shepherds according to my will, who will feed you with knowledge and understanding. Let God's people be well fed, so they can fulfill God's purpose in their lives and for their lives. May God bless you. Amen.